Greetings, Hive fans. Welcome to another video where I help you play Hive like a champion. Before we get into today's game, let's talk a little bit about what's happening in the Hive world. In the first weekend of August 1st through the 4th, 2024, there will be Gen Con 2024 in Indianapolis, Indiana. There will be special Hive events at that convention, the largest gaming convention in the U.S. Friday afternoon, Hive simultaneous exhibit, Saturday a Swiss system tournament, and then on Sunday morning, the finals of the 2024 Hive in-person North American World Championship. So look forward to seeing you there. Gen Con 2024, first weekend in August 2024 in Indianapolis, Indiana. So today's game is between Runaway Bee and Ted the Bear, second game of a two-game match played in the 2024 Board Space Open. The first game, video for the first game is right there. This game, the video is entitled Rings Are Still Bad. In my book, Play Hive Like a Champion, I have a chapter entitled Rings Are Bad, because typically speaking, rings are not a good situation. Although, be watching, I will be releasing the next book, Hive Ring Theory, which shows some of the top level players using rings positively. So not all rings are bad, but in this game, we're going to see an example of a bad ring. Game is between Runaway Bee and Ted the Bear. We're going to go ahead and jump over to move 27. And here we are, leading up to move 27, we can see that black has two ants free, white has an ant free, but it's penning a black ant. White is threatening to qualify for the win with a beetle atop the hive, and that's exactly what white does. Qualifies for the win by covering the queen, and black immediately recovers the white beetle, leaving the pill bug in place. Now there's a series of moves here that show some very good defense from Ted the Bear. Centers around this spawn point right here. Grasshopper comes in, threatening to do a pin replacement. So Ted brings in a grasshopper and keeps the white ant pinned. Another white grasshopper comes in with an angle of attack, so black spawns a second grasshopper in that spot and then jumps out, pinning the white grasshopper. So two excellent defensive maneuvers here by Ted. When the final white grasshopper is spawned, black warps the grasshopper out of a kill spot, which not only vacates the kill spot, but it also frees the black ant. So when the white grasshopper attacks the black ant, it's free to move, and the black ant swings around and pins the spider. This is an excellent example of a good player choosing the spot from which to pin. Notice, by pinning the spider in elbow, if the ant would have pinned in line, the grasshopper could have easily jumped right back out, pinning the ant. But with the ant pinned in elbow, that's not a possibility. Grasshopper jumps over, threatening to free the white beetle, so the black ant keeps the white beetle pinned. And here is the spot in the video, spot in the game, where we get the title for our video. The white grasshopper jumps over, forming a ring. Now, why is this a bad ring? Well, one thing you should always look at when you form a ring is, can my opponent immediately break the ring? And the answer here is yes. Black can immediately break this ring one of two ways. Either warping the spider away, or, as he actually did in the game, moving the pill bug. And notice, this leaves the ant, beetle, and grasshopper pinned. But more importantly than that, it frees this black ant, which was being tied up, pinning the beetle. Now it's free to move. So when the ladybug comes in, the ant just shifts its pin over, neutralizing the ladybug. White only has a spider in reserve. All the other bugs are immobile. White is forced to bring in the spider. Black chooses to pin the newly newly spawned spider. And from this point, it is just all downhill for white. Black has a free beetle and a beetle in reserve. And we're just going to run right through here. The black beetle moves forward. Second black beetle comes in. When the white spider moves, black institutes the shutout, and now white is shut out and unable to move. And so black has free reign to go ahead and continue. Another good example here of a case where black chose where to release the shutout. The white spider doesn't have a lot of options, tries to keep the black ant pinned, but it's over. The ant takes the setup shot, and then black wins by taking the kill shot. Excellent game by Ted the Bear. Congratulations, Ted. Actually moved on to was in the top 16 of the Board Space Open and qualified for the World Championship. Excellent example of a bad ring. So, rings are still bad, but if you know what you're doing, you can use them. What do you look for? Number one thing to look for is, when I form a ring, what opponent's bugs are free, and if my opponent breaks the ring, what are the results of that? So, thank you again for watching. As always, I am here helping you play Hive like a champion. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.